So guys, this is my gearbox, and a few videos back I told you guys that I was going to develop my own AEG, and to do that you need to start off where the magic happens. And in my case that is only the shell, an ultimate V2 AEG gearbox. Now I'm going to give you a quick overview of everything that's inside, and then I want to get a little bit more into the wiring that this gun has, because that is pretty special. Now I didn't do this alone. I got help from a friend with the wiring and some part of the setup that helped me a lot. So go check him out. His website is in the description below. So for starters, we have G&G high-speed gears with a G&G reinforced anti-latch. Also the shimmings are G&G. Then the piston is a Mad Bull X-Factor reinforced piston. So then further on we have an SHS piston head, also the nozzle and the cylinder head are SHS. And this is for a perfect seal. When you put your finger on the nozzle and you push the piston in, it doesn't work. And then you have a perfect seal on your cylinder setup. Then we have an SHS M100 spring. This is just a normal Classics Army spring guide. It is reinforced metal. A stock Classics Army trigger contact, a nicely retro arms trigger, and then last but not least the tapped plate is from Prometheus as well. So that's a quick overview of everything that's inside of the gearbox, and now I want to get in a little bit more into the wiring that this gun has. Now the brand of the wires is a mil-spec wire, and it's used by companies all over the world. But I was most surprised of one particular company that this wires is used by, and that is NASA. Yeah, you got it right. NASA uses these wires. And also the military guys use these wires as well. It's strange because the wires are so thin, but still these wires can take 24 amps. Yeah, you get it right. I didn't say this wrong. 24 amps. So you can rewire your entire house and put all of your lightning on these cables. Now the coating is a very, very strong Teflon coating. It is extremely durable, and I've noticed it because it is extremely hard to strip these wires. They can resist a 200 degrees Celsius heat point. Inside is a silver coating with an ultra low resistant. Also another thing that's great about putting this in a gearbox is because it's not only durable, but it's also extremely strong and flexible. So you can bend it in every way possible, it stays like it. And it doesn't break, it doesn't do anything because of the Teflon coating. So it is extremely handy when you're making curves and edges around the gearbox. So it stays in place no matter what. And now another thing, and this is a common mistake that some people make. Do not use like stereo wires or thin wires that you can find in a hardware store. Do not fucking do it. I mean it. It will fuck up your electric wiring can fuck up from your trigger contact all the way to your MOSFET or to your battery. It will ruin everything, so don't fucking do it. I mean it. Only use wires meant for setups like this. Also, another great feature about these wires is that you see this little thin wire. You would think the voltage that this wire can run through isn't that much, but this wire can withstand up to 500 volts. That's a mindfuck. And the funny thing is, the slightly thicker wires can only take 400 volts with 24 amps. So I'm telling you guys, these wires are amazing. It is easy to install, they're extremely durable, and now these wires are actually self-selling, because when NASA uses these wires and the military uses these wires, they have to be good. So I want to give a huge shout out to my friend that provided me with these tips and tricks and this special wire setup. So guys, then I want to thank you all for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next video.